Good morning, once again, wonderful people of Biafra. We want to use this opportunity to, put out a disclaimer and also rubbish all the negative information that has been going on the social media in respect of the Woto that was served the Zoo military in Aba. Lately, we have been hearing people coming out to claim that one or two of the over 5 zoo soldiers that was spied in Aba, that they are from the Igbo extraction from Abia State, that these are our own brothers. That why are we buying our own brothers? We want to use this opportunity to make it clear to the whole world that we have said it countless times. We have begged, Nnamdi Kanu has begged that if you are deployed to Biafra land as a Biafran to come and buy your people, please avoid it. Please resign. Please run away. Mazi Simon Ekpa has also come out to give stern warning on several occasions. And a month ago, Mazi Simon Ekpa gave a final warning. He gave a final. We cannot continue to allow these people to sabotage us. We cannot continue to allow them to dictate how we run this program of our liberation, because they will continue to say that you are buying your brothers, you are buying. But these our brothers are they allow themselves to be used by the government to perpetrate evil on our own people. The Prime Minister has warned on several occasions that if you are being sent to Biafra territory, please resign. Except you are not in Biafra territory, do whatever you want. But once you have been sent to Biafra territory to come and cause harm to the people of Biafra, it is best you resign and find ways to join the Biafra Liberation Army. Else, we will not look at you when we come, to give you a dose of your medicine. We will not look at you. Listen to the Prime Minister and what he said.
We want to use the opportunity to call every personnel
Iwuanyawu, the President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, has come out to support the Prime Minister Ekpa Simon Njoku, stating it categorically clear that Nigeria is the oppressor, that they have made us, move into whatever thing we are doing today to ensure that we are free. They are the cause, and they reneged on the agreement that was reached severally to ensure that we have a peaceful coexistence. Let us listen to Iwuanyawu.
Well, I will first of all react to my visit to my son, Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is my son. Today I'm the leader of Igbo people, and every Igbo child is my son. He is my son. He has been incarcerated for so many months. And I have reviewed the matter very critically. Many Igbos have reviewed the matter very critically. And we are of the opinion that Nnamdi Kanu doesn't deserve the type of punishment being given. Nnamdi Kanu, like all youths in Nigeria, expressed their unhappiness because they believe they lack opportunities. They believe there is discrimination. They believe that things are not the way they should go. They are not happy. So it's not only Nnamdi Kanu, and this is not the first time. Let's go back into history. And you see, we have been talking about the structuring of this country. And I want to take this opportunity again to call Tinubu to take a serious look, an immediate look into the structuring of this country. Until this country is structured to enable people to develop within their capacity, within their potentials, so that people should in fact be able to harvest and exploit God-given potentials in their places. And then the power of federal government should be reduced. The federating units should be given more power. This has been clear in 1914 when Nigeria was amalgamated. It was clear to everybody that Nigeria was not a republic of one nation, but a federation of many nations. So it's a federal republic with many nations. All the various ethnic nationalities had their culture, had their history, had their idiosyncrasies. And it was clear to all of us. And all through history, where you have such people, you normally work in a federation. For example, the Great Britain. In Great Britain is comprised Scotland, comprise Ireland, comprise Wales, and comprise England. They are working together. Our founding fathers were sensible enough to adopt a federal constitution. The military changed it. This problem has been on. When Britain wanted us to have independence in 1957, the North said no, they won't accept it. In fact, at that particular time, if Awolowo and Zik, who were leaders of this eastern, south, and southern Nigeria, had agreed, because there were three regions: northern region, western region, and eastern region. If any two of them had agreed, they would get it by 1957. Well, we did it. In fairness to Awolowo was very keen on it. But it was Zik who actually played the mediatory role and said we should carry the North along with us. That time, North was shouting, Araba, Araba. That means they wanted to secede. They said that they cannot. And then we had to have it by 1960. Even by 1960, we had a federal constitution which gave every region, then 3 regions, North, East, and West, level of autonomy. All these regions had their high commission in Britain. They operated. And in fact, at that time, Eastern Nigeria operated very well. We were described Eastern Nigeria as probably one of the fastest growing economies south of Sahara. Now, even before then, even after independence, we had other problems. We had Isaac Boro. Isaac Boro demanded for Niger Delta. Eventually, he succeeded, in fact. Eventually, Nigerians absorbed him into Nigerian army. In fact, he fought in Nigerian army. And I think he died fighting as a Nigerian soldier during the Civil War. Now, the Civil War, for example, was again due to restructuring. Ojukwu didn't want to break away from Nigeria. Igbo didn't want to break away. In Aburi, what Ojukwu discussed with Gowon was restructuring of Nigeria to make it easier for Igbos to live in the country. But when they all agreed, but when Gowon came to Nigeria, we were made to understand that Nigerians were advised not to accept it, because restructuring it means giving the rich oil area to eastern Nigeria, and they're very rich. So they repeated it. I still remember in Biafra, everybody had a vest on our body we stand, on our body we stand. That on our body we stand didn't mean that we were succeeding. It's that we want to be Nigerians. But with the restructured Nigeria, eventually that failed and it led to civil war, where we in Igbo land lost over 3 million people.
So, Mr. Mayor,
yes, I'm coming, I'm rounding up. Okay. I'm rounding up, listen. I'm telling you the background. Now, the point about it is, I'm only telling you why anybody, today, the Yorubas are asking for secession. Today, you have they're asking for the Oduduwa, and of course, they have infrastructure very well developed. Even the Jaws are asking for it. Even the Middle Belt. So the point about it, the only solution is not only the Igbos. People think it's only Igbos. The only solution to this is restructuring. I think it has to be done quickly. Nnamdi Kanu, I haven't seen any. They have been cleared by the court. The High Court have been cleared him. The Supreme Court has cleared him. I don't understand why he's being held. You see, I don't see why somebody who is being held. We are appealing to the government because today is no more a judicial issue. It's a political issue. We in Igbo land, and I'm speaking for Igbos, we believe that this matter is not political. We don't want people to talk about going through the court process. Court process can last the next 5 years. That means our son will be in prison for 5 years or so. I think this is a political matter. And I want the president to use political power to get him released.
We all have heard him. And I think Iwuanyawu has spoken well. He has spoken well. Perhaps they are getting the message and they are gradually changing. So we want him to continue in this path, to continue to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. We want them to push and ensure that Nnamdi Kanu is released today, tomorrow. We don't want any delay. Today, tomorrow, he should be released to us. We don't want any further delay. This man has no case to answer in the Nigerian court, so they should release him. And so we think what Iwuanyawu said is in line, and then we urge him to push and ensure that Nnamdi Kanu is released immediately. Else, they will continue to receive the wutu, and the pressure will be too much on them. Thank you for listening. Biafra first.